guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a really fun recipe today. It's something that's a lot of fun and
Really?
it really is. I mean, this is something that's kind of fancy when you're not feeling so fancy, when it's 90 degrees today and high humidity. This is something that you could put in the toaster and you could feel like you're having a fancy dinner. And it's my version of Hasselback potatoes. And the thing that I like about this is you could do it in half the time because you're cutting the potatoes in half. If you don't know what Hasselback potatoes are, they are russet potatoes, and you make cuts not all the way down. It kind of looks like an armadillo. And you put melted butter in there, or you stuff it with something, and you bake it like that. So it's a fancy baked potato. So this is going to be a fancy half-baked potato in half the amount of time. And it's still going to have all of the wow factor of the big brother. So I'm doing 3 of these today because I want to do a little experiment. So I have 3 russet potatoes here that I scrubbed the heck out of. I have a vegetable brush. So you want to make sure that you get all of the dirt out of these because they grow underground. And they're covered with dirt. They're not ready to eat when you get them from the supermarket. If you hadn't noticed, the bag is quite dirty when you take them out. So you want to make sure that you do a really good job scrubbing because you have to leave the skin on for these. You don't have to eat the skin when it's done if you don't want to. But it really needs to stay on while they're cooking. So I checked all of my potatoes. This one had a little bit of roughness, maybe some dirt stuck in there that grew in there, so I just cut that off the end. That's okay. This one's got like a little bit of a issue here, so I'm just going to cut that part out. Just make sure you get any dirt situations out of there because you don't want anybody to bite down on a clump of dirt because that's not very fun.
No.
And this is a fun dish. So hopefully, yeah, we got all of that out of there. So we'll take that nastiness and just put it to the side. We don't have our paper bag ready and Scotch tape to dispose of that.
All right, anal retentive chef.
Right. So in order to camouflage our little hole here, we can cut this right like that. So the goal here is you want to get these in half. So pretty evenly. And you want to get potatoes that are about the same size so that they cook the same amount of time. Now, see, that's a little nastiness there. I just noticed at the last minute. You know, when you cut it open, you could see
I don't think you got
better.
all that.
Where? Over here?
Well.
Okay. That's nice. All right, so what we're going to do with these is we're going to do a diamond pattern on it. That's fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to do these a little bit carefully. You don't want to cut all the way through down to the bottom because then your potato will just break in half. But you could still kind of like put it back together even. So I like to start in the middle. I don't like to go across this way. I like to start in the middle on a 45-degree angle, and I just go until I feel the knife is getting towards the bottom, and then I stop. So I go all the way this way, so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start in the middle again, and I go all the way as far as I can this way. Yeah, sometimes you lose a little bit. That's okay. Yep, lost that little guy. Alright, so you're getting this nice diamond pattern, and when you cook this, it's going to look super fancy because the top's going to be browned, and it's got that separation in there. So I'm going to prepare all the cuts in these, and then we'll go back and season them.
Ooh.
Right? These that I did off camera came out much better. You know how it is, guys. When somebody's watching you do something, you're like, oh. Anyway, now we're going to put a little bit of oil on these. So you could use vegan butter, if you're not vegan, horrors, but you could use regular butter. I'm going to use some avocado oil spray today because the name of the game is easy. It's summertime. I'm also going to try out for the first time some vegan mayo on here. So I'm gonna spray. Let's say I'll do these two with the vegan mayo. So I'm just gonna give these a quick spritz. The vegan mayo is gonna go on these, so I'm just gonna spread it on lightly.
You can see how it's going into the cracks.
Yeah,
there.
it's like grouting your potatoes. You don't really need a lot. It's more to help it brown nicely than anything. I mean, it does give a little bit of flavor because it's got that tanginess to it. Now for seasoning, my favorite thing to use is the magic seasoning salt. This stuff is a miracle worker in the kitchen. I love it. So the ones that have the oil are just going to get a sprinkle of the magic seasoning salt. You don't want to go too heavy because nobody wants to eat a salty old potato.
Well, what if it's a salt potato?
That's different. We're not in Syracuse anymore, are we?
No.
And now for the mayonnaise ones, I'm going to use some Red Hots powder. This is Red Hot powder. Sorry, Red Hots are those little candies. So I'm just going to sprinkle. So this is going to be like a buffalo potato.
Mm.
So that's going to be interesting. Get that evenly coated there. If you didn't want to add salt, if you were salt free, you could probably just sprinkle a little bit of paprika on there, maybe some pepper.
What about like nooch or something?
Nooch might be good too. We might have to try that one in the future as well. That might give it a nice cheesy flavor. So I have my oven preheating to 375. I'm going to put it on convection, and when I say oven, I mean my toaster oven. These would probably be really good in the air fryer too. And the great thing about using a toaster oven or an air fryer in the summertime is you could stick it outside. Plug it in outside and just let it run out there, and it's not going to heat up the house. So these are going in for 40 minutes, and we'll see you in 40 minutes. All right, here are the potatoes. They've been out of the oven for a little bit. You just came in from the pool.
Yes, I was in the outside sun oven.
Can you tell which ones are the mayo?
Well, I know these are the mayo
Right.
because I can see it in the little cracks.
Right.
So first, okay, I already had these other ones last time, but I'm just going to try a little bite again just to remind myself.
I mean, you could even just break it off because that's the fun of this. It's like pineapple. You just break off like a little piece of it to eat it.
So this is the avocado oil.
Right. Avocado oil with the Paul Prudhomme magic seasoning salt.
Yes, and it is delicious.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Now the mayo buffalo
Okay.
seasoning.
Let's take a taste of that.
Dog had a drink.
And he's ready to party.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a vegan mayo and the Red Hot. Frank's
Right.
Red Hot. Also very good.
Right. Now I'm so intrigued to try the nooch.
I feel like I need more of the seasoning.
Need more of it?
Like I didn't get a lot on that piece. I wanted to see.
Because it was on the end.
Yeah. This one looks like it has a little more coating. Let me get a little bit of this. Oh yeah, okay. It's got a little bit of a kick.
All right. I wonder if you could even do like sriracha or...
You totally could.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you get a little bit more of the spicy on that one. And this one definitely feels like...
More of like a roast potato situation?
Yeah, it's got more of like the salty flavor. Like, it's not salty, but it's like got more of that salt.
The thing that I like
taste.
about it is they're like roast potatoes without all of the dripping in the oil and like wet.
Yeah.
You know?
I think they're both winners. They're both really, really good.
Well, I hope you guys try them because they were really, really easy.
And they look so pretty.
They do look pretty. I mean, wouldn't you like to put that out at your picnic or poolside if you were having a little dinner or lunch?
Absolutely.
Go for it then.
So, thank you all so much for watching. Let us know if you try this. Send us a photo. And leave a comment down below. And if you're not already subscribed...
What are you doing? It's free.
Why not subscribe? Yeah. So we'll see you all next time. Stay healthy, wear a mask, and until then, much love.